And wide receiver aside, running back aside, let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Listen, man, Shavon Revel, the Cowboys are being very impressive. Let's just have a conversation for a second. The Cowboys are being very impressive, okay? I know that it's needs. I know that they got needs. I know a lot of y'all upset. And it's all right. It's all right, because let me just keep it a buck with you. Just because you drafted Shavon Revel at corner, I'm keeping it a buck with you. I just don't want to lie to you. I just don't want to lie to you. Y'all ready? Let me get this out of my beard real quick. Let me be honest. I don't think Savon Revel is going to be like day one ready for you. Look, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I don't want to lie to you. I don't think Savon's going to be day one ready. But think about the future. Think about the future of Revel. Recovering from the ACL, they say he'll be ready for training camp. Okay? So if he's ready for training camp, which works out for us because we need you for training camp. We need you to get in, work out, get acclimated, get your life together, flex that knee, test your limitations. Let's just be honest. We got a bunch of hurt guys right now. There's a bunch of hurt cornerbacks on the Cowboys right now. I even think Kalen Carson was recovering for something, but he'll be good to go. Think of Revel as like a future guy, but the value of that future guy. It's funny, I don't know if y'all believe in synchronicities and all that. There's a lot of eights going on my board personally. You can find my board. It's posted on my Twitter. It's pinned there. There's a lot of eights going on. Tyler Booker was my 8th overall player, and I got him at 12. We got him at 12. Donovan Easy is sound like a Japanese name. Donovan Easy, he was 28th on my board. You got him at 44th overall. Okay, and now at 76 overall, you got Shavon Revel. He was 18th on my board. If Shavon Revel didn't have the ACL injury, that'd be a first-round corner for you. And that's why I want you all to think about Shavon Revel as a future guy. Don't think of Shavon Revel as a guy. Him and Diggs may come back at the same time. Be prepared for that. I think him and Diggs are going to pop out and show y'all at the same time. So this Deron Bland, this Elam thing, I even think Kalen Carson's going to have to play for you. Honestly, if it's me, I think the Cowboys should think about doubling down at corner. It's a lot of cornerbacks that they can look at. Day 3, we'll be breaking that down tomorrow here on the draft show. As far as day 3 goes, there's some nickel guys that are probably going to be sitting on the board that can show up and play for you. So doubling down at corner might make a little sense. I just encourage everybody to think about Shavon Revel like this. Maybe not ready for you day one. And he could be ready for you day one if he kills the rehab and he's good to go. But there's a conversation we're having. At what point do you say enough is enough? I've had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. Okay? And all the players that fall down the board. When Mike Williams was falling down the board, and Benjamin Morrison and Will Johnson was falling down the board, and Shavon Revel. These are all guys that, if healthy, Mike Green ain't hurt. He got some off the field stuff. If these guys are healthy, these are all dudes that are first round picks. Okay, so you look at Revel as a future first round pick for you. Donovan Easy, he's in my top 32 players. If you want to consider that like a first round type pick, you can. Nick Harris from the Fort Worth Star Telegram has him as a first round grade. Me personally, I don't. That's okay. That's okay. But I got him as a high second, though. I got him as a high second. Y'all know where I'm at with Booker. You've already seen that grade. If I can take it away from the big numbers and translate it into this, if y'all trust me, only if you love me, and only if you trust me. Booker was guard number 1 for me. And he was like offensive lineman number 2 or something like that. It was like him and Josh Simmons. So offensive lineman number 2, guard number 1 for me. Talking about Tyler Booker. Donovan Easy is a son. He was edge number 3 for me, I believe. Okay, so Booker's guard 1. Donovan Easy was edge number 3 for me. Shavon Revel, besides Barron and besides it wasn't Will Johnson, Barron, Travis Hunter. So Travis and Barron. Shavon Revel was cornerback 3 for me. Even with the injury, he's cornerback 3 for me. So he's tall as hell, long, 215. And you know Cowboys love their metrics. The Cowboys love the size, weight, and length guys. The can run guys, the quick guys, He got ball skills. He's press cover physical guy. He's high IQ dude. He's smart in zone. He's sticky in man coverage. He's, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call him get picks guy, but he's get in position and miss the pick by a little bit or miss the pass deflection by a little bit. That's what coaching is for. Ladies and gentlemen, wide receiver aside, running back aside, don't even focus on that. I don't even want y'all to focus on that. I love y'all. I love y'all. I don't even want y'all to think about that. Just think about the Cowboys possibly getting the best player that they could possibly get. I want you guys to think about the idea that, and look, I don't even know if this is going to happen. I just kind of want y'all to think about it with some positivity in your life for once. I think they have a plan for acquiring a wide receiver. There's a handful of names that I've heard kind of floating around. I definitely can't even say it because I don't know. Might be some inquiring ears, you know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody, I don't know what's going on. But I know that they got eyes on wide receiver. I know that they got eyes on running back, and that's not a hypothetical hearsay. We're hearing from scouts that's texting us and calling us. We're hearing from Jerry that told somebody else that's telling people around here. You know what I'm saying? What I've learned about just working in the building, they be telling people, they just tell anybody that work here anything. I went over to the food section and the lunch lady's talking about, oh, you heard we're going to trade for such and such running back. They tell everybody everything up in here. They tell everybody but Vach everything up in here. But it's all good. Be ready for that trade. Now, what's concerning to me, because I got to be honest with y'all, because I love y'all. What's concerning to me is I don't know what compensation they're going to use. The asking price for one of the hypothetical wide receivers. I've mentioned it on the Brian Broaddus podcast, on the Doing All Right. If you don't miss shows, you know who I'm talking about. If you don't miss shows, you know who I'm talking about. If you miss shows, that's on y'all. Y'all had to figure this out as you go. Because I got to be cryptic up here. But, like, for example, like one of the trades for one of the wide receivers, right? I think that the team that got him on trade block, I think they want a third-round pick for him. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no thirds. We just spent the third on Shavon Revel. We just spent the third on him. So if we're going to have to trade, they're going to have to want a fifth-round pick. They're going to have to want a sixth-round pick, seventh-round pick. Also, just me, just kind of being around and hearing stuff. Because somebody else walked up to me, Derek Eagleton walked up to me and said, hey, did you know that they wanted to trade back with XYZ for this pick, and this pick? I said, damn, they tell you everything too? They tell you too? They tell everybody everything that's going on up in here, but it was a lot of picks going on. Maybe later on YouTube I'll tell y'all, but there was a lot of pick speculation going on that the Cowboys were thinking about going with. I'm just like, man, just take the need. Take the need. But they're going with the best players on their board. They're sticking to their board. They're saying, damn the needs. I know we need a wide receiver, but I ain't got them right here. I like this creepy lighting right here. I know y'all need wide receiver, but I ain't got them like that. I know you need running back, but I ain't got him like that. And I was like, we're going to take Caleb Johnson. That's what Vach Lombardi said. I said, we're going to take Caleb Johnson. I looked at Caleb Johnson going off the board. I said, all right, so we're going to expect a little bit of free fall at running back. I did not think, if it was on my Cowboy draft bingo card, I did not anticipate that they were going to let what happened last year happen again this year. And what I mean by that is keep passing on running back and let running back fall, and we'll take one later. Let's take this guy now before you know it, you out of running backs. That's kind of how that goes, but they're going to continue to pass on running back, and it just is what it is. I love y'all two pieces. I will catch y'all on the post-draft show. I'll be coming home, and I'll be doing the draft for y'all. I'll be doing a little show for y'all. Love y'all two pieces. I'll catch y'all next time for the Doski Woski. Don't go to bed tonight. We lit.